In 1914, the first king of Bhutan, Khonsar Ugen Wangchuk, established the first modern school in Ha with 46 students. In 1916, another school was established in Bumthang where the second king, Jigme Wangchuk, studied with other children under Lopan Tashi, who was the first trained teacher in Bhutan. This was followed by the establishment of several other schools in the country.
In the case of Ha, there's a record of another 5 teachers coming from Kalimpong with the help of Dr. Graham and Dr. Sutherland. These teachers, after 1963, were joined by other teachers numbering almost more than 1,400. Therefore, His Majesty, in his great wisdom, as a part of the celebration for the 50th year of the Bhutan-India diplomatic relationship, teachers were invited here to say how grateful we are for the deeds they have done.
Since the advent of Western education in Bhutan, Indian teachers have been braving adversities like harsh terrains, rocky cliffs, swollen rivers, dense jungles, among many other problems of the country in the 20th century, to render their services to the people of Bhutan.
I got my appointment as a teacher in Dogar Primary School in Shamgang district, which is 9 days walk from the motorable road. I walked all these distances, 9 days walk, with the help of my friends, some Bhutanese, and they are very trustworthy.
If I am not forgotten, I remember that there are 5 streams, 2 rivers. In the monsoon, the river was flooding. I reached in the monsoon only. So they told, sir, we can cross the river. I was totally scared. It was flood and I didn't find any sand full of stones where there. I was scared. But there's 2 guys, they took me across the river.
I've also encountered many of the wild animals, especially the Himalayan great bear. Once it was rubbing its skin on the window of my bedroom in Ha. On one day we were going to meet our friend in Sape and we were taking rest in the middle of the road on one culvert. And one of my friend was there. He was very aware of those things. He was listening one snoring sound. Then I told, maybe some drunkard is there under the culvert sleeping. Then he said, no, there is a smell of the bear. When we peeped under the culvert, we really found a big, huge Himalayan wild bear was sleeping. From there we can run now. You can imagine our condition. We stopped only in Chape.
The reasons to pack their bags and leave Bhutan were many, but in spite of all the hardships, they decided to stay and fulfill their duties, all because of their love for the people of Bhutan.
I inquired about my fooding, shopping, where to do, where to buy. Then they told that, sir, you will not get any vegetables. Meat is plenty. I can give you from the store. You can get from the bazaar. I'm a totally, strictly vegetarian. Then it was a difficult task. And in the meantime, my vice headmaster, he saw me. He asked me, Yamuna sir, where are you going? I told, I don't want to stay here, I'm going. Why? See, no vegetable, nothing. I went yesterday in the market. I could not find anything for my survival. If I can't survive, how to work here? I'm going. Then he told, okay, come with me. Have some breakfast with me. You are empty stomach. I told, yes, I am empty stomach. So he offered the breakfast, nice breakfast, homemade. His wife made. Then he took me to the office. We attended the assembly. And in this way, somehow he engaged me in the teaching work. In the meantime, what happened? The students also came to know that I am leaving. Many of the students came to me requesting, "Sir, please don't go," with a folded hand. "Sir, please don't go. We have been here without teacher for last 3-4 months. If you go, nobody will come here because nobody wants to come to Ha. Since you have come, please have mercy on us. Please teach us." That brought tears in my eyes. Now I also feel bad. Why I did not go? And I said, "Okay, fine. This is my work here, my workplace. I am here to help my students." They came with the, what should I say, folded hands. The unknown country, unknown people. Then I thought that if I go, leaving the students like this, it will be very bad on my part. So I stayed back. And in return, the love the half people gave me, I cannot forget.
And open truck run by BGTS Blue One. I was pushed up inside and then I was squeezed up in between luggages, gunny bags and all these other people. But I was so afraid, frightened, and it was quite open. Then it was the first week of June. It slowly started drizzling up. So cold, and there was no warm clothes with me, only a sweater. And I started shivering, but then only I came to know about the attitude of the people. So I was so touched up about the Budnis that, so they looked at me, and one of the fellow, one Budnis, he's a farmer, villager, and almost all they're villagers only, ordinary people. So one of them, they took his clothes, and then kept above my head. I was quite touched up by that. Then I started feeling the journey became somewhat warmer.
Again in 1992 May, Majesty came and we were given the reception, and I arranged the children to sit properly. That day Majesty was calling me to sit inside the tent which is arranged for the VIPs. So I went and stayed there. The function, everything was over. Suddenly Majesties and Her Majesties the Queens, they called, "Lopan, let's go and have the lunch." So there I went. Majesty was asking some questions and I was answering. Finally, Her Majesties the Queens gave me the plate with the spoons to take me the food. I requested the Majesty to take first, then I'll follow him. He was joking me, "In our expenditure, you want to be our host." It was something very touching. Then when they gave the plate and the spoons, my hands were shivering and the spoons were giving music. And Majesty told that, "We told you to eat only, not to give the music."
Once when I came with my baby, 2 months old, after my maternity leave next year, when I came, I had to come by a truck. At the back side of the truck with 2-month-old baby. That was my first and last journey in a truck. And near to Kaling, there was a big roadblock, so I had to come out from the truck carrying this baby and then walking through this block. It was quite marshy, slushy, slippery. I thought I'll fall down from with my baby. Then the other side, the bus was waiting. That day also I cried a lot. It was quite tough in the beginning. So 10 years I stayed. We worked in Kanglung school. Then when my younger daughter, when she was 3 or 4 years old, we came to Wamro. There 6 years I stayed. From there, my younger daughter was very sick. Then we asked for a transfer and we came to Tala. And Tala, there was a hospital, Gedu Hospital. We went there, and my younger daughter, she became very sick. She had kidney problem. We didn't know due to lack of medical facilities. That time it was very less only. Then they referred her to Timbu. There we stayed 3 months. And then when they did all checkup and all, they diagnosed that her kidney both failed.
My child was taken to Vellore. So in 2003, 4 months, she was hospitalized. Everything was arranged, and even the payment was given by Bhutan government. So thankful to them. And then a corrective surgery was done, taken, and again 2004, that surgery failed. Again, she became more serious, sick. seriously. So taken again back to Vellore, forward from Timbu, Health Ministry. And they helped me again. That whole bill was paid by Bhutan government, and the TDA, travel expenses were given to us. So we are quite thankful.
The situation was far from being ideal, but the teachers carried on their duties. It is said that good things happen when you persevere. The teachers made unforgettable memories during their decades of service, and due to their dedication to teaching, Bhutan was able to achieve its dreams of educating the people. Everywhere the teachers went, they met a part of their legacy in Bhutan. Gratitude, love, and respect was all that could be seen on the faces of the students.
When we were in Kaling, the school was like a family. The teachers were our parents. They would take care of us, not only in our studies, but also if we felt sick, they would be there taking care of us, taking us to the hospitals, making sure that we took proper medicine. So that was the role of the teacher. I mean, it was not just in the classrooms. Thank you to all the teachers, not just to my teachers. I would like to thank all the teachers who have sacrificed by coming to Bhutan and educating the Bhutanese children who today have become someone in the society.
We were forced to speak English since we didn't know other language and they didn't know Dzongkha. So these are some of it was a good learning experience for us since we never speak English at home. Besides teaching in school, we also develop language skills through our teachers from India. We studied under Father William Mackey. He used to take us for annual picnic every year. And during that time, we used to have time to interact with all the teachers because normally in the class, we are not very comfortable.
Best way is to be a very good citizen and serve the communities that you live in. I think that probably would be the best payback to the teachers, and I suppose that is also essentially what they expect from us, to be good citizens, to give back to society. I suppose you need to be a good student, but then you need to have a really good teacher to bring those innate qualities within you.
The third king of Bhutan, Druk Gyalpo, Jigme Dorji Wangchuk, is known as the father of modern Bhutan. And to honor His late Majesty's commitment to education, May 2nd, which is the birth anniversary of His Majesty, is also observed as Teachers' Day in Bhutan. It is a day to recognize the hard work and dedication of our teachers and their important role in ensuring that the future of Bhutan remains bright.
Happy Teachers' Day.
This year, a grand celebration was held in Changlimithong National Stadium, which is located in the heart of the capital city, Thimphu. Thousands of teachers were invited by the Ministry of Education to attend this special event. And almost all the current serving Indian teachers from all over the country were able to join in. The guest of honor, the 43 retired Indian teachers, arrived with their family. A red carpet reception was organized, with the ministries receiving each individual teachers personally at the entrance. The Prime Minister then arrived in a chip drill procession, and marchang was offered to receive the honored guests.
Every child in Bhutan who should be in school is in school. This achievement in one generation is unprecedented anywhere in the world. This success is because of the determination of our visionary monarchs, the love for their people, the hard work of our kings, and the many sacrifices that they have made. It is also because of the support and friendship of our friend and neighbor, India. This is why today's special ceremony was commanded specifically by His Majesty the King. His Majesty the King commanded that this year's Teachers' Day celebration must be special. It must be special to thank our beloved teachers. It must be special to thank all our former Indian teachers. And this celebration must be special to celebrate the friendship between India and Bhutan. Of the 43 teachers who are present here, 19 of them have taught in Bhutan for more than 30 years. I want to thank all former Indian teachers who have taught in Bhutan, who have dedicated their lives to the service of the Bhutanese people.
The teachers were offered certificates and tokens of appreciation for their service in Bhutan.
This is a wonderful gesture by the government which has made us feel that Bhutan still remembers the work which we have done, and that's a very great feeling.
After giving over 35 years in Bhutan, I have no regrets. I am very happy. Whenever I see my students, they are very happy. And let Bhutan live long, let Indo-Bhutan friendship live long. Thank you, and Touch Delek.
Students from the schools in the capital city performed dances as a genuine gesture to show appreciation and thanking the teachers for their dedication and hard work. Teachers stand as a beacon of hope, always illuminating the inner light for the love of knowledge and learning. Although mostly underappreciated and at times ignored for their services to the society, today, especially today, we show our unconditional love and admiration for the teachers all over the world. Finally, His Majesty the King graced the occasion to show his gratitude to all the teachers.